Hi people, so today we'll be learning about user input and typecasting. So let us see how it's done. So now when we are talking about user input, that means the input will be given from some outsider, right? Now if I wanted to give input, then what I was doing in the previous video, I was directly taking a equal to 5. Okay, so what this means is that if I'm taking a variable directly, I'm assigning the value to the variable directly, and now if I want to print the type, then I'll get the data type of the variable. So this is a normal input that not input, this is the normal assignment of variable that we were taking. Now I want to perform user input. So how I'll do it, we have an inbuilt function called input. Okay, so now what is happening here, let me not write anything, let me just leave it like this. Now if I execute it, then I'll get this. Now this is asking me to give something as you input, so let me give 5. Okay, so it the input 5 has been given. Now let me display the type of this 5. Okay, now A. Okay, so now it is asking me for input again. Let me write 6. See, it is giving here string. Why is it string? It should be integer, right? Because here we were getting integer. Why am I getting here string? That is because whenever you are taking an input, the default data type or return type of this function is string. Okay, so even if I'm writing a character, let me write a floating point number 6.7, it's still string. 6 dot and 7, this is a string. Okay, next let us take another example, ABCD. This is again string. So everything which is given as an input to this input function is a string. Now, can you tell me why that is the case? Because whenever whatever input we are taking, we don't we don't know what the user is going to input, right? If he enters an integer value, if assume that input has a default return type as integer, right? So if he enters an integer value, then it's fine, no problem with that. But just in case, if he enters a string, now is integer capable enough to hold a string? No, it's not. If it enters a floating point, again integer is not capable enough. But if we are taking a string data type, means if by default it is string, then what will happen? If we are entering an integer value, we can write an integer like this, right? We can write integer like this. We can write integer like 5.0 also. We can write integer like and this is float, sorry, this one is float. We can write it like this also. We can write character also. We can write string also. We can write special characters also. Anything, right? So everything is accommodated in the data type string, whether it is integer, float, character, whatever it is. But when we are taking any other data type other than string, then this is not the case. Okay, so that is why by default we have here string. So now let me take two inputs. Okay, I'm taking one input as A, other input is B equal to input. If I'm taking, okay, see, one more thing, if you are writing something inside this, enter another number, and here let me write enter number. So what will happen, you will get this before this input prompt. Okay, this will be preceded. Okay, so that is better, this becomes more user friendly. So let me take the first number 5, second number 6. So here type is this. Okay, let me remove the type and let me perform A plus B. Let me perform it here itself, A plus B. Okay, so 5 and 4. Here I'm getting 54. Why? Because 5 is string, 4 is string, and here what is happening? Concatenation is happening, right? So to convert this into my desirable data type, what I have to do is A is equal to integer, then A. This is called as typecasting. You're converting from one data type to another. B equal to integer, B. Okay, so what will happen now? 5 plus 4 will be 9. Okay, here simple addition is happening now. So what I did is I converted this from integer from string data type to integer data type. Similarly, we can convert it to some other data type also if it is capable of holding that. Let me try to convert it to, let me write C is equal to float A. Then let me display here C, print C. What should I get? 5.0. See, I converted this A, which was 5, to 5.0. Okay, so you can convert it to any data type. Now, if you want to convert the integer to string, that also you can do. What do you write? D is equal to strc. Okay, so now what will happen if I'm printing the type of D? Here I should get string. Let me first print the type of C also. So then we'll be able to distinguish between the two. Okay, so 5, 4. Okay, type of C is float and type of D is string. So I hope you understood how this is working, and thanks for watching.